To truly tap into your power, we need to tap into whatever emotions inside that we've been avoiding. The parts of us that we avoid. That's what we need to face. That's what we need to address. That's what we need to look at. That's what we need to feel. That's what we need to acknowledge. That's what we need to love. That's what we need to accept. Once we do this for every part of ourselves, nothing and no one can fuck with you. Okay? You will feel so empowered and so powerful in the most beautiful way. In a way that you trust yourself, in a way that you feel grounded in who you are, and that no matter what comes up against you, that you will be able to handle it in a way that you will always trust yourself to know how to move forward, even if you've never been in this situation before. It is such a beautiful thing, and it starts with emotional work. And, you know, me and my friends have a joke. We call ourselves the crybabies because the emotional work is not fun. The emotional work doesn't always feel powerful and empowering. You have to go through the shit sometimes, and it's totally worth it on the other side, because what you're basically doing is facing the thing that you are afraid of, that lives inside of you. And once we face all of those, then our external world will no longer reflect our fears back to us, because we face them. You know, it kind of ties back into the bigger picture where we are constantly creating our reality. And if we have these subconscious fears living inside of us, we're constantly creating scenarios and situations in our lives that reflect those fears back to us. And so once we face those fears, it doesn't become as scary, it doesn't become as intense, and it's not the main program running in our subconscious. Then our reality changes. It sounds simple, right? But we have to face those things. And, you know, we hear this all the time. I'm not the first person to share this. And I will say, like, it is kind of annoying to hear, oh, you just need to do this, so just do it, and you'll be great, and you'll be fine, and you'll be free. Yeah, but it's like, for me, I needed tools. I needed people. I needed programs to help me go to those deeper places. In the beginning, it's really hard to do on your own because you don't see yourself. And even now, where I am in my journey, I don't see myself. I am fully aware that I don't fully see myself. I have some level of bias inside of me because I'm me, right? So I go to trusted teachers, people with wisdom, people that know me, people that I trust, to reflect myself back to me, to say, oh, are you making yourself small here? Oh, what is it that you're afraid of here? I seek therapies that help me connect with my own emotions, because sometimes it's hard for me to do it by myself. And that is totally normal. No one's saying this is what you have to do now, go do it. Well, actually, that's the problem. That is what people are saying. But what we need are tools. What we need are people that we trust to help facilitate this for us. Okay? And there are tons of people out there. And you need to find someone that you resonate with, that you trust, and a modality that you align with. You know, some people are attracted to different types of body work, different types of exercises, different types of whatever. And that also changes over time too, which is amazing. There's all these tools and modalities out there. And so I am really grateful to have discovered heart-centered therapy, which is a guided meditative journey to your emotions, where it lives in your body, where it stemmed from in your lineage. And so we do the deeper work to connect with all of that, to connect with where it came from. And the most beautiful part is that you get to acknowledge it, and you get to love it, and you get to accept it. And then it reduces the conflict that you have inside of you. Isn't that beautiful? And then in turn, it reduces the conflict that you have outside of you, in your outside world, you know. And everything around us, all around the world, seems like it's like going to shit, you know. And in some ways it is, and in some ways it needs to, because these programs and systems, they're no longer working for us. Okay. So the more we tap into our inner conflicts and resolve those, the more our outer world is going to become more peaceful. So this is just how it all works. So shout out to everybody doing the work, loving themselves through it. And just know that there is no end game in this journey. Okay. It is a continuous evolution, a continuous of meeting yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. I even know for myself, like, I haven't gone as deep as I can go. I'm still, and I don't think that's ever going to end. And I think that was a huge realization for me in my journey, that there is no end game. I just have to be with where I'm at now and meet myself where I'm at now. So anyways, all that to say, I just wanted to share this. I wanted to share that I'm offering heart-centered therapy. And I'm starting off with doing 1 session a week. And then hoping to open up my schedule a little bit more to offer this therapy that helps us tap into those deeper emotions.